Imagine that money is not just paper bills or numbers in a banking app. Money is energy that reflects our inner state. Why do the same actions bring wealth to one person and only exhaustion and debt to another? Why can't a people raised under the same conditions end up with completely different results, one in abundance, the other in chronic lack? The secret often lies not in reality itself, but in how we perceive it, in what lives inside us. The poverty mindset is not just about words. It's a quiet program that whispers, "You can't, you don't deserve it, or it's not meant for you." Today, we'll learn how to recognize this program and, more importantly, how to change it. Every person is born pure and open. A baby has no shame or fear about money, but from a very early age, we begin absorbing other people's beliefs and attitudes. "Money is hard to come by," says the father. "We're not wealthy people," says the mother. "There's not enough for everyone," says the school. These phrases become more than just sounds, they take root in our subconscious. The poverty mindset is built from thousands of small moments, from fragments of conversations, looks, arguments about money, and from how our parents reacted to someone's expensive car or wealthy neighbor. These subtle signals are stored inside us like an invisible code, one that later affects our adult lives. We may dream of money, success, freedom, but if there's fear of wealth living inside us, those dreams will remain fantasies. Fear of being rejected, fear of losing the love of those close to us, fear that wealth will bring loneliness or danger. Very often, the people who need money the most are subconsciously doing everything to avoid receiving it, because deep down, they don't feel worthy, or they believe that wealth comes at a higher price. For example, you get the chance to land a high-paying job, but you feel like, "I'm not good enough, I'm not ready," or "it's not the right time." Or you want to start your own business, but you keep delaying, finding excuses, fearing criticism. That is the poverty mindset. It doesn't shout, it whispers, and you obey it without even realizing it. But here's the power of being human. Mindsets can be changed. Any program can be rewritten. The key is to want it and to know how. This isn't magic. It's psychology and inner work. Step 1. Awareness. Sit down with a notebook and remember what you heard about money during your childhood. What feelings did you have when your parents talked about finances? Was there tension, arguments, or anxiety in the house when it came to money? These memories are like a mirror that reflects your current money story. Step 2. Observation. For one full day, notice how often you think about money with anxiety. "I can't afford this. That's too expensive. I never have enough." These thoughts are traces of the old program. Every time you catch yourself thinking like that, just say, "Stop," and ask yourself, "Who said that? Me, or a voice from the past?" You have the right to reject that thought. You are the master of your mind. You can replace it with a new one. Step 3. Rewriting. Start repeating new affirmations. For example, "I am worthy of abundance. My income increases every day. I gratefully receive money and direct it toward good." Say them every morning and night. Write them down. Stick them on your mirror. Let them become part of your mindset. At first, your brain will resist. It will feel like you're just fantasizing. But over time, especially with repetition, these new phrases will start to sink into your subconscious. A real-life example. A woman named Olga lived in a rented apartment, worked as an accountant, and constantly complained about not having enough money. But one day, she decided, enough. She started listening to affirmations, reading books on financial psychology, and writing down her fears. Within 6 months, her income doubled. She launched her own accounting courses and hosted her first webinars. Today, she has her own team and her own business. Step 4. Creating a new self-image. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as wealthy, calm, and confident. What do you look like? What kind of clothes do you wear? Where do you live? What do you eat? Who do you spend time with? How do you start your morning? This image is your inner magnet. The more often you connect with it, the faster it will attract a matching reality. Step 5. Action. Even the smallest step, taken with confidence, is more powerful than 100 thoughts. Allow yourself to act from a state of abundance by something that says, I am worthy. Sign up for a course that once felt too expensive. Open a savings account. Ask your boss for a raise. Change begins with movement. Everything you believe today about yourself and money is not the truth. It's a habit of thought, and habits can be changed. The path to abundance doesn't begin with $1 million in the bank. It begins with a new way of seeing yourself. Remember, your value isn't in your salary, your degrees, or your number of followers. You are valuable simply because you exist, because you are alive. And when you begin to truly believe this, amazing shifts start to happen in your life. Money is not a reward for suffering. It's a tool, a flow, an energy you can hold. If within you there is dignity and love. One of the most important things, stop envying others' success. Envy is an acknowledgement of someone else's power and the denial of your own. When you see someone buying a house, a car, or starting a business, don't envy. Tell yourself, if they can do it, so can I. Make other people's success proof that it's possible. People who live in abundance think differently. They don't say it's too expensive. They ask, how can I afford it? They don't complain about lack. They search for the places where money flows. Change the question, and the answer will change. Shift your focus, and your life will shift too. Remember, financial abundance is not about genius or luck. It's about inner readiness. Are you ready to receive more? Or are you still afraid of losing even what you have? One of the most powerful ways to change a poverty mindset is through gratitude. Gratitude is the bridge from lack to abundance. Every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Even if it's just a warm cup of tea or a sunny day, the more grateful you are for the little things, the faster the big things will come. Abundance doesn't mean having everything. It means feeling that you already have enough, that you are already whole. Picture a garden. If you care for it, water it, and love every plant, it will start to bloom. Your life works the same way. Change doesn't come overnight, but each new thought, each moment of gratitude, each bold idea is like a drop of water in the desert. Sooner or later, the desert begins to bloom. The key is, don't stop. Your old beliefs will try to pull you back. That's normal. You might doubt, get tired, or fall into old patterns. But what matters most is that you keep going. Don't wait for everyone's approval. Many won't understand why you're changing. They're used to the old you, but you are walking toward the new you, the stronger you, confidently facing the future. And this path won't always be easy, but it will be real. Every day, you get to choose. Stay in the mindset of lack, or create the mindset of abundance. Everything you need is already inside you, where your faith, your strength, and your stillness live. And everything else will start to align around you, step by step, as a reflection of your new inner world. One of the most powerful tools for rewriting the poverty script is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life where you already have everything you've ever dreamed of. Not just the things, the feelings. Imagine waking up in the home always dreamed of. Imagine feeling calm, confident, and joyful. This is important. It's not about having. It's about being. Being someone who can sustain abundance. Many people dream of money, but think like the poor. And poverty is not a wallet condition. It's a state of mind. A person with a poverty mindset will feel fear even in luxury, but someone with an abundance mindset will find opportunity even in hardship. That's why you must begin changing your mindset today, right now, from this very moment. Start with simple phrases. I am worthy. I choose abundance. I am open to the new. These words are keys to a new reality. Replace criticism with acceptance, envy with inspiration, fear with action. That's the true alchemy of the mind. Look around. Who in your circle lives in abundance? How do they think? What do they say? What do they do differently? Learn, observe, absorb like a sponge, because you are not just a listener. You are the builder of your new life. And remember, you are not alone. There are thousands like you. We are the ones who chose to step outside the old boundaries. This is a community of strong, luminous souls who believe in themselves and in the power of transformation. Sometimes it will seem like nothing is changing, but you don't see the roots growing underground. Keep going. Don't quit. Trust the process. You are like gold in fire. All that is unnecessary burns away, and only what is precious remains. Every day, remind yourself, I am the creator of my destiny. These are not just words. This is a program you're uploading into your subconscious. It will work if you keep repeating it. Stop saying, I can't. Start saying, I'm learning. That's the difference between stagnation and growth. Every step you take is already a victory. Every time you choose faith over fear, you rise higher. Poverty scripts live in the past, but you are walking into the future through action, through mindset, through intention. When you wake up with the intention to grow, you've already won the day. Take small steps. One day, one step, one new belief, one grateful evening. And these steps, like drops of rain, will form a river, and the river will lead you to a sea of abundance. Be patient, be persistent, but above all, be honest with yourself. Admit it. You want more, not because you're greedy, but because you are worthy. Money is not evil. It is freedom. When there is light in your heart, with it, you can help your loved ones, create, inspire, build, give. So don't be afraid to desire. Desire is the voice of your soul. If your soul says, I want more life, listen to it. You weren't made to survive. You were made to bloom. And that blooming begins the moment you choose not fear, but the path of knowledge, the path of faith, the path of inner strength. The poverty script may be inherited, but you are the one who can rewrite it. You can be the first in your family to truly live in abundance. You can inspire not only yourself, but your children, your friends, the whole world around you. You are not an accident. You are a possibility. You are light. And let every step toward your new life be taken with faith and gratitude, because that's how miracles begin, with belief that you can change everything. And after belief comes action, small but sincere. Rewrite your inner scripts, free yourself from the past, and boldly step into your abundance. This isn't a dream, this is a path, and you are already on it. Now it's up to you. Will you make that choice every day, again and again? If yes, then know this: the universe always supports those who choose growth. It's already preparing things for you beyond what you've even dreamed of. Open up, allow, receive, believe. Moving forward doesn't mean not being afraid. It means choosing faith even when you are afraid. And I'm here, in every new video, in every word that brings you back to yourself. Remember, everything is possible. The main thing is to begin. And that moment is right now. If you felt the power of this video, subscribe to the channel. Here we grow together, cleanse our minds, and step onto the path of true abundance. Give it a like if even one phrase resonated with you, and be sure to comment below, I'm ready for a new life. If this video gets at least 5 likes, I'll release a new one where I'll explain how to calculate your financial code using your date of birth and activate money energy through numerology. This is just the beginning, and your journey starts right here.